know the truth.
But this is King-Stevian, everyone. I am checking in with y'all to just give y'all some knowledge about some things. Finna start just doing a lot of videos about things that I know. And this is also to go in the chapter 2 book. Okay. There are 3 companies that control the world. Okay, and I want y'all to know that. A lot of y'all really just don't care. Y'all just about going, doing y'all 9 to 5, working, coming home, running bath water, making love, cooking dinner, going to sleep, waking back up and doing the same thing over and over, and then go to church on Sunday, Bible study on Wednesday or Thursday or whatever day y'all do. That's not what we're supposed to be doing, folks. But we can talk about that another time. But the main things I want to talk about is the 3 companies that rule the world. Why? You might say it's not important, but it is important. And it plays part with everything in what I've been discussing about the child support system, the Dun and Bradstreet, and this straw man in the corporate America. One, I'm going to say it again, corporate America, if you're tied into it, you are marked. 666. And if you notice in Revelation, it said it will be a man. Okay? A man. And it says 666. Six, 36. Okay? That's 666. So the 3 companies starting at number 3 is Monsanto. Okay, Monsanto, however you want to call it. They run the world with food, biochem, biolabs, whatever you want to call it. This is what they do. They study, research food, try to recreate what God created, which have seeds, take out the seeds. You go to the grocery stores, your food, Walmart, no matter where you go, it's being controlled. Even in your so-called natural food stores that's supposed to be organic. It's not organic. They make you think it's organic, but they're controlling the world. Because if you go to Revelation, it talks about how the world is going to be taken over, ran by this Antichrist and whatever, and they're going to be a great mourning, and most of the population is going to die off with pestilences and all sorts of things. But how? With these 3 companies. And I'm telling you this. So starting with Monsanto's, the food. This is where the cancer comes from. Everything is ran by corn. That's from your gas. That's from your makeup. That's just everything. It's like you can't do without it. Even in your sodas, it's there. No matter where you put it. And if they're running that, then that causes a lot of people to die, because the food is not natural. It's not God, Father in heaven, organic. So we need to start growing our own gardens and keep our seeds and create a system where we have a barter system where we can trade seeds. And I'm thinking about starting a barter bank. That's what it's going to be called, the barter bank. And all it deals with is just a bartering system. I'll do this for you, you do this for me, for labor, and we exchange that. The government's nowhere in that. It's just between me and you. Okay, and there'll be someone, you know, that will keep track record of this system and the value of it, and it's only between us. It's not between the government, and it's just so that way, you know, if something goes over and there's a credit there, it can be issued, and it's a faith-based system, a handshake system that we follow by and go by, excuse me. And that's what we have to do to rid this cancer and these pestilences. We got to have a trust system somewhere, and have faith that the Lord above, the creator of heaven and earth, is giving us these things, and we're using these things to keep one another healthy. This is why the Father in Malachi chapter 3 fussed at the priests, because they wasn't delivering the tithes to the people, and it was robbing people of money, and they're making them think that it was money, and it wasn't. It was food. So this gets back to what we need to be doing. The food is to keep the bloodline clean and pure, so that way our future generations can come about. Okay, the next one is 2. Walt Disney. Now, y'all done all saw the Avengers. Y'all done all saw what is that Wicked movie with Oprah Winfrey in it? I don't know what the name of it was, but a lot of the cartoons, majority of the movies you see is by Walt Disney. They bought out Lucasfilms. They bought out Marvel Studios, and a whole bunch of others. It's somehow a man with a pen drawing and was struggling, wind up the company being the second biggest company in the world that controls the world. Okay, so now let me tell you how they control the world. Vision. This is why it's called Tell a Vision. Okay, because they're telling you a vision of what's to come, but y'all people just don't pay it no attention. Y'all just go and say, oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. Nah, you're supposed to be watching it, paying attention to see how it relates to what's in the book of Revelations and the rest of the scriptures. Now, if y'all been paying attention to Avengers, you'll know that the one before the end game, everybody disappeared. That's supposed to be the rapture. Right? Of course, that's not how it's going to happen, but it gives you those similarities to know that, hey, we know what's going to happen, but we're just going to see if y'all know, if y'all just going to keep it as entertainment. That's why in my last video, if y'all go look and it says Stevie Tyrone Thompson is found. Just type that in on Google and you'll see what I'm talking about. It says this is not for entertainment. Okay, most people say that stuff is for entertainment. This is not for entertainment. It's actual factual. And so we need to know, they say it's for entertainment, but it's not entertainment. They want y'all to think it's for entertainment. And I guarantee there's something with that word entertainment. If you break it down, you'll find out it means something else. But we can talk about that another day. But they're showing you what is to happen and what's happening. And a lot of people are not paying attention to it. And it's also getting in our kids' minds and teenagers' minds, causing them to go do gun violence and stuff like that. And you see people like Thanos, and people want to be Thanos, and just all these other movies, and they want to be like that, and they go out there and they do all these evil things. And this is what television does for a lot of people. But the ones who are spiritually inclined, we know what evil is, and we know what good is, and we know to choose good over evil. And so we stay on the right path, and we stay holy creatures and peculiar creatures, and our job is to go out there and win those souls who are doing evil. But they keep putting all this stuff out to pollute your mind, and it causes you to do evil. And this is how part of that population leaves, along with Monsanto's, with the food. So now you got millions upon billions dying from this. Pharmaceutical companies involved in that too. So, and of course, Monsanto's own Bayer, and you need to look that up. So let's go look at the last one, which is the number one company. Google, which is really Alphabet. Okay, now how is this part of what I'm talking about in the end, where it talks about, you know, we're being watched, we're being controlled. That's why when you look on an Android phone, who is on there? Google. Google, and they own a lot of companies too. They're watching you. This is why they say the all-seeing eye sees what you're doing. And no matter what you're doing, whether you're watching the Moors, whether you're watching stuff about the straw man, wink wink, I'm giving you a hint, then the government knows, because this stuff is reported back to the government, and they know to put you on a terrorist watch list. There's a lot of us on the terrorist watch list right now, and the government is watching because this is the end time, and that's why they're scrambling around trying to figure stuff out, and they're shutting us down, some of us down, to prevent us from being the superheroes like Thor and Iron Man. Wink wink, hint hint. And this is why we should walk together to fight off all this evil. But they're the reporters, okay? And we need to come together and realize number 1, 2, and 3 are the things that are controlling the world and are part of the word of the Lord in Revelations, and understand how they're controlling us. So folks, those are the 3 top companies. I gave you that information so y'all can look more into these companies and see what other companies they own and how they're controlling us. Go do a video about this, spread this video, and for all those out there who are sitting there saying, oh, this dude crazy, he don't know what he's talking about. A lot of y'all just let this stuff go in one ear and out the other, but y'all are marked. Your corporate slave is what you are. And you need to get out the system. And if you haven't been watching chapter 2 video of King-Stevian, which is about to go into chapter 3, I hope a lot of you get what I'm doing. A lot of it is in code, but a lot of it is out there for y'all to see what I'm doing. Okay, it's to free y'all. Okay, so follow what I'm doing, do what I'm doing. Okay, and you will be free. You won't be marked. You never know what hour or day or time he's coming back, but Emmanuel's coming back. Yeshua is coming back. Yeshua is coming back. And all I can say is free yourself. Free yourself of this corporate slavery. Claim your nationality. You're not a U.S. citizen. When you say you're a U.S. citizen, I always looked at that as, when I was a kid, I said, us citizen. Us citizen? U.S. Us? Nah. Us citizen? All caps. U.S. citizen. You're not that type of citizen. The word of the Lord says we are peculiar creatures. Peculiar. All right? We're different from what man do. And so we need to really show that and start being who we truly are. Okay? Shout out to all the Moors out there. Shout out to Noble L. Y'all follow her channel. Support her channel. And a lot of the other brothers and sisters who are out there who are fighting this fight. This is a war. It's a commerce war, corporate war. It's also a spiritual war. Okay? And we're going to fight the good fight, just like the apostles did, okay, in Scripture. I'm King-Stevian. I am out. Just wanted y'all to see my face every so now and then. Y'all can really see me, and y'all not looking at the steering wheel, this thing down here, if you see that. No, that's not that. That's the steering wheel. Y'all see the steering wheel? I wasn't trying to show you my crotch or nothing like that, but anyway, I'm out. You got any questions? Email me cityside2006@gmail.com or cityside2006@yahoo.com. Phone number, text number 850-345-4120. God bless y'all. I'm out. There I go again right there. Is that it? I'm going to make that the logo.